Okay, starting a clip, night scene fireworks, wide angle off, just the normal 50mm lens with the lens shrouding on the front of the long turret sort of thing. So you're not getting any stray light coming in there. But I haven't cleaned the lens. Maybe we need to go over. I should have come down that way, shouldn't I? And gone through here, but maybe. No, go back that way. Because I'm going back towards the car then. I'm just not thinking straight today. As I said, I haven't really woken up, and as I said, my dad woke me up there about 11:30 this morning. I'd overslept by, but I wanted to get out by, get up 9 o'clock, leave by 9:30 sort of thing. So, basically got up about 11:30, and yeah, I was out the door just past, well, a little bit later than 12 because my son was in the shower. We've got a new hot water service. It takes longer to warm up, but once it's warmed up it just goes like the clappers, stays warm. It's gas heated. More of these. So these, they look like they could be kangaroos, but what are they digging up? What sort of tubers are they? Biker. Hopefully he's going to leave my car alone. You'll just have a look at. I don't mind them looking, thinking, oh, that's pretty good, interesting setup. I don't mind that. Oh, here we go. Here, these ones here. Look at them, even growing on the edge of this hole that's been, well, that with a bit of cyanophytum in the bottom of it. But that looks like, I don't think a kangaroo's done that one. It looks like it's. But as I said, it's almost getting a bit like down at Nankita Tuparang way with the wetness of the soil here. So there you go, fellas. Basically 12 inches of rain from the dry, and you've got this sort of stuff here. Any more rain, it'll probably be sopping and sodden. There's a word for you, Gideon, sopping. Okay. Oh, here's some more. Yeah, well, there you go. Little tiny hookery eye. Well, the hookery eye basal is slightly bigger than that, and it spends an inordinate amount of time actually sitting as the basal rosette. It's right towards the end of the season that it actually starts putting up a flower stalk, and then it's only 1.5 to 2 inches tall, sort of basically. So and then it's straight into dormancy almost. So, yeah. Anyway, more here. They're just growing everywhere. As I said, there's a whole field of these as we filmed last year. There's just thousands of them, but I've never actually filmed them in the basal rosette stage, and against this dark soil it just looks well, believe me fellas, you come here and you see them in 3D, I don't know, if you haven't seen things like this, I mean, that doesn't look like it probably to you looks like a yellow-green rotundifolia if you're from the northern hemisphere or something like that. But yeah, sorry, I haven't really got into, I've got so many trips, I'm running out of time and I haven't really, as I said, I've been off for 2 weeks, so I've got almost need someone rather than slapping me. Okay, what do you do now? Okay, what do you do when you take the camera off the car? Blah blah blah, because I've almost forgotten what I'm supposed to do. And here's this nice air with the height and the moss. Now if we get any more rain, another between 4 and 8 inches over the next couple of months, there'll be enough rain there to be held in the hypnum, and you'll be able to visibly, well, I say almost visibly see the water held in the hypnum. But so far, no sign of any specialist bonata. As I said, we struggled to get bash our way or come through and down and back out, and then we made another trip and we had that inordinate downpour early on this season. I got caught in the rain, absolutely soaked, unusual. This is all on the end of, well, I said 16 years of extended El Nino drought. And yeah, I mean, if we're this close and the mine's there and that's up there, I'm almost tempted to go up to the mine that way and just come down, walk out of it that way, but nah, we always want new vistas, don't we, fellas? We don't see the same old, same-o. Maybe that's the title of these clips, not the same old, same-o. Well, hopefully if we've actually solved the car problem and got reasonably steady footage, from now on we won't have any problems with the... Now somewhere up here, which is probably where I'm going to end the clip, this clip anyway. Maybe we should add telephone poles and things like that to the list of weird things associated with... Well, here's our little peat and sandy area. Now you'd expect some banana here, wouldn't you, surely? But then again, it's probably... Oh, here we go. Well, that's just the odd one. Weren't there a whole patch up here? Oh, almost slipped a bit there. Yeah. I'm sorry I'm not on wide angle, but once we get back to the car and we do the next clips, but then again we might find out that we get much better colour, and so what you lose on the sides you gain on the roundabout sort of thing. Well, that one's starting to grow erect, I reckon. Still chunkies down there though. Still some more chunkies down here, but they look like they're probably on the turn. I don't know what, down low for Gideon and Rossi sort of thing at an angle. I don't know. Is it more realistic now? I don't have the wide angle on. You're not seeing such a wide, so much information to the sides, but you're getting better colour definition. As I said, I filmed this. Didn't I film this when it was semi-dry or something early on this year? So, well, the sunlight is quite nice. You should get a really lovely. I should get a few panoramics from this. Well, then again, I'm not on wide angles, so they're not going to be that big, are they? No, my screenshots aren't. Oh, there's that puffball we filmed. Look at it, all smashed down, and there's another one here. Oh. And Gideon saying, how do you do that with your hand? I say, well, you just forget about the pain. You just hold on to the camera, and if there's any pain, you just... Yeah, just consider Mozart and all his arthritis. Okay, and all those shouts of "Bravo, Maestro!" he used to get towards the end of his life. Okay, over and out for this clip.